So with all the news coming out right now, I was for sure about this for 2 days, but now I know the news is guaranteed. But Usyk right now, he's going to be rematching Tyson Fury October. That's a date they already had circled ahead of time. I think it will possibly. It's basically going to be the same situation as when Fury fought in Gunnu. I want to say that was in October, so it's going to be the same situation. Could expect the same kind of atmosphere around that time. A lot of people do visit Saudi Arabia around that time, so they will plan ahead for that fight. It's going to be expected to be bigger than this fight, just because a lot of people will know there'll be a lot of build up into that fight, and it'll give these guys a chance to rest. Tyson Fury, he'll have about 5 or 6 weeks off, and then he'll be able to basically face Usyk at a later time in October. I will say in another video about plans of if anybody gets an injury around this time, but right now they just have a lot of options as far as making the rematch happen, and they have enough money to do it and other things. So he said they will make a lot of money actually doing a rematch, and it's something that Usyk probably knew ahead of time. He's not going to turn it down. It's not like he didn't know already. I'm pretty sure I've talked about a rematch clause being in for a long time now. It was mostly on Fury's side that was actually asking for a rematch clause. Usyk, he doesn't really mind doing rematches. He's done it plenty of times with Joshua, and he's doing it now. So it makes it seem like with him, it's easier to kind of do a rematch clause than it would be with Tyson Fury. He hasn't done many rematch clauses besides the ones with Wilder, and those took 4 to 5 years to kind of make happen. So it's definitely a situation, but I feel like they did a good job as far as building this fight up and setting the rematch up fast, not really having fans wait around too long. It's definitely going to be a situation where a lot of these heavyweights are still in the picture. You still got Dubois, Hergovic, Zane Wilder. A lot of guys are still available. Cavalier, I know Frank Sanchez just caught a loss. Still got Andrew Ruiz out there, so it's a lot of different things that can happen. And Andrew Ruiz fights in August. If guys got to go to the next level, man, you got to make it happen. In order to hit that next level, you got to make things happen in the gym. And I definitely feel like Tyson Fury, he's going to come in with a different strategy. I don't feel like he's going to do the same thing he did last time, which was working early on, the first couple of rounds. But with a guy like Usyk, he's very good when it comes to rematches. He's almost better in rematches than he is in the first fight. And a lot of people know that Joshua fought well in the second fight against Usyk. But Usyk just hit another level again, so it's kind of difficult for guys like that. He's a technician. So you can't really use your weight on a guy like that. Usually with smaller heavyweights, people take their time and they have an advantage. But with Usyk, it's a different story. He's more of a technical guy. He's been dealing with heavier guys for years, heavyweights, cruiserweights. So, and these days, people look at it as the same thing. They don't see much of a difference, but it is a difference when it comes to certain things, especially when you don't have a lot of experience in the boxing game and you're going against different body types. Some of those body types might be ones you've never seen before. So it's definitely going to be a good fight. October, that's the date. I'm thinking middle to late October. But it's gonna be a huge card. I got some more information dealing with that same card, but right now Eddie Hearn looks as if that's a guarantee. Everybody has mentioned it. Even Derek Chisora, he mentioned it right after the fight, and he definitely gave his input on what he felt about the fight. But he knew that the rematch would happen without a belt before they announced it in October. So a lot of people already know ahead of time. And that's all I got. Like, subscribe.